Hey everyone, super nice to be here, and thanks a lot NFT Berlin for the chance to speak at this conference. So what I would like to talk to you about today is about Fuel, where I am the technical co-founder among many other team members whom I will present shortly, and how we are trying to make the complex world of NFTs as simple and as accessible as possible. So first, where does the name Fuel come from? I mean, probably it's pretty obvious. Everyone is here because we want to push NFTs into the mainstream and onboard everyone into the space. And that's exactly where the name is coming from. So we want to be the fuel for the Web3 NFT revolution and offer this one platform for all creators to have all the tools necessary to launch, manage, and grow their NFT collections. How did we come up with this problem, with this idea, and what is the problem that we are trying to solve? So first of all, if we look at the NFT spectrum and what does it take to launch a successful NFT collection, you have a couple of steps that you have to take. Like, of course, you have to have a pretty cool artwork because all these cheap artwork phases are already done. Afterwards, you need proper branding, so you need a website, a landing page to show your artwork and attract the people into your community. You have to do the groundwork, build your community on Twitter, on Discord, and then of course comes the sale. But if you want your NFT collection to live on and continue to be successful and capitalize on secondary sales, then you need to offer to the NFT holders utilities, and you need a way also to talk with them. And what we saw is that in the current landscape, most of the companies only focus on the sale. Like, why is everyone talking only about OpenSea and their crazy sales volume? Or you have the foundations, the super rare. Everything is focused on the sale. And this was the first problem that we identified. The second part was that if we think about the creator economy, and let's say musicians, they have two key, I would say, assets in their lives. One is their brand, which they build up over tens of years until everyone knows that they are iconic because that's their look. So they build up their brand and work hard for it. And the second part is their fandom, because if no one comes to their concert, they are not making money. So they really have to ensure that they treat their fandom right. But with the current solutions, because everyone is focusing on the sale and the resale, actually creators are compromising on both of these assets. So first they have to compromise on their brand because they have to fit into a boring OpenSea profile page with just a profile picture and a banner and a short description. And then secondly, there is no way to communicate with your token holders and no way to offer utility. The best you can do on OpenSea is just put in a little promo code in a text box in the metadata, and that's pretty much it, not more. So actually the current landscape is not in favor for the creators. And then what we decided and what we are building at Fuel is basically what we say in layman terms, the Shopify for NFTs. Because we are seeing this transition in the space for creators to become entrepreneurs. And then we want to give them the necessary tools to be able to succeed in the space, manage their NFT collections, have ownership of the communication with their NFT holders, and also be able to offer proper utility, not just like a promo code attached in the metadata. And a very good example is like how Shopify came along beside Amazon. Like in Amazon, everyone was selling their product, but your product was getting lost among thousands of other competitors. And some businesses came along and said, hey, no, I don't like this. Amazon is owning all the customer data. Actually, I want to be the owner of it. I want to create my own e-commerce shop. I want to put on my design. I want to be able to upsell, cross-sell. So exactly this is what we are seeing in Web3 emerging as well. The companies like OpenSea being very centralized, and then your artwork basically being lost in the floodgate of all these other NFT projects coming up. And there are some creators who want to just own the end-to-end experience. And that is the tool that we are offering to them, everything no code. So if we look at the whole spectrum, except obviously the artwork, which is always coming from the creator, we are trying to offer all the tools necessary to succeed in this space. And I can just briefly dive into a couple of the points, I would say. So first of all is fully customized NFT shop. So we are going to offer the creators ready-made templates, or even if they are maybe coders, they can code in HTML to build their own fully customized NFT shops. Also, simple onboarding. This has been mentioned numerous times throughout this conference, that the mainstream will not be able to keep their seed phrases secure. And there will be lots of people affected. So how can we forget about these seed phrases and offer something simpler? So we are offering people only simple email onboarding. Just enter your email, we take care of your seed phrase, your private key is stored, we never touch it. Of course, you can withdraw anytime because you are still acting as a non-custodial user, but why worry about that during onboarding? Also, with regards to smart contracts, like many creators don't know till this day that when you upload your NFT to OpenSea, you are not owning that NFT. Actually, OpenSea is owning the NFT, and your NFT is landing in their smart contract. So what we are offering creators is that every time they publish an NFT collection or their NFT, their smart contract with their name gets published onto the blockchain. They have full ownership of the smart contract, and they can take it, port it anytime to any other platform. Also, for getting back to the easy onboarding process, like, of course, credit card checkout for the fan base, because the masses won't be able to go through the whole crypto on-ramp and then crypto off-ramp and all that. So they just want to check out with the credit card and get their NFT. And also for the creators, like imagine all the hassle now people are talking about, I will move to Portugal for crypto taxes or this and that. Imagine all creators in the world suddenly, everyone fleeing to Portugal because they have to sort out their crypto taxes. So we don't want to get them into that scenario. That's why we enable them to get paid out in fiat, be it dollars or euro, as simple as possible. And also, then we are focusing on the part of utility, which currently all the platforms are promising, none of them are delivering. So basically, we want to enable this experience for, first of all, creators being able to attach utilities easily to the NFTs, but secondly, the holders being always aware what are the utilities that are attached to their NFTs and being able to redeem it in the ways they are used to in the Web2 space. And all this, what I talked about, no code, because we want to make it as simple as possible for the mainstream. And all this story, that the vision that we had 7 months ago led to having this team. So basically we are, in the middle, we are 4 co-founders, and then we also had some great partners on board. So we have Crow, if anyone knows Crow. We also, amazing, so. Nice. I'm not from Germany, so I didn't know Crow before, but I started liking his music. And we also have Bauza and maybe this Lucas, who is managing other artists like Apache from Germany. So we have a lot of great partners, and we also managed to attract a lot of great investors on board, like Seedcamp, who is behind Sorare. We also have Fintech Collective, who is currently shareholder in OpenSea. So we really have both, I would say, the capital to some extent, but more important, the artist DNA and the crypto DNA in the team to push this forward. And an example now, because I keep telling you things and you might not believe me if I don't show you a real example. So what we are doing at the moment is working on one of the drops with DJ duo Matt Joe, who they were Tomorrowland DJs in 2017. They were also Beatport Top 100 sellers, and we helped them to partner up with a crypto artist called Dario De Siena, who has been very successful in the trading space, in the NFT space, with over 2,000 ETH worth of trading volume, and they are doing their NFT collection with never before seen utilities attached to it. So one of the utilities that they attach, so there will be 500 NFTs which will be sold, and one lucky winner will get Matt Joe, the DJ duo, to play at your house party. And imagine, like, they only work with bookers, they only go to clubs, and they only go to concerts. So you have no chance as a regular person to get them to your house party or to your event. Only this way. You will also get 10 lucky winners will also get Club VIP guest list for life. Everywhere they play in the biggest clubs in Berlin. Every single club they played except Berghain, and every time they play, you can go and get into the club on the guest list, no questions asked. And also guest lists once per year, and also they are a big fan of ice cream. So you will have the chance to meet them in real life, spend time with them, and eat ice cream together. And now, the result of this concept is that, let's say, if Fuel wouldn't have existed before, then probably we would land somewhere on OpenSea. And you can see even to the levels of Snoop Dogg, like Snoop Dogg ended up with this ugly dog and the one eye open and some crazy NFTs around. So even at that level, Snoop Dogg is not really standing out. He's just one of the many. But now we helped Mad Joe to truly stand out and have their DNA, their ice creamy DNA, on their website. You just go to their website. This is actually called madjolabamba.io, and you can read their story. You can also get their NFT there, like everything on their website, fully personalized. And for this event, just as a final note, we decided with the team to give away free whitelist spots to all the attendees. All, whoop, whoop. Yes. So here is the alpha that we dropped. And on the pre-mint, so you just scan this QR code on the pre-mint website. The password is Dario, and you can get on the whitelist. And we will also choose a couple winners from the whitelist who will get actually free NFTs, and the rest we will have the chance to buy the NFTs even before they go to public sale. So if everyone managed to capture that, then thank you very much. Don't be afraid to say hi. You can find me on Twitter and on LinkedIn with this super complicated name that I have. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please shoot.
So from what I understood as well, a very interesting and integral part of this product is specifically the fact that you are tailoring smart contracts to individual creators. Is it going to be like a one-size-fits-all thing, or is it going to be something like that the actual creator can like build a block, type their own smart protocol?
That's a great question. So we, as I said, one of our mantras at the company is make the complex simple and accessible. So we are actually even thinking about that in the future. Maybe we will not use the word NFTs anymore. We will not use the word gas fees anymore. Like, how can we strip that away? Because, like, asking the creators to understand what is a smart contract, what is the blockchain, it's not feasible for us to get to mainstream adoption. So we are thinking about how can we strip that away as much as possible. But behind the scenes, definitely, because we work so closely with the creators, all these smart contracts are pretty tailored, and they are individually deployed for each creator.
Just a question. I'm not from the sector, but I spend a lot of time on Shopify, for example. Mm-hmm. And the question there is how to drive traffic on Shopify and what the conversion rate is on the site. So what are the top 3 channels for Fuel site, for example, to get traffic from, and how does the conversion rate look like?
So at the moment, I would say that, so we are still, this is the first project that we are working on, so I don't have hard metrics to tell you on that. But one thing is that the way communities and traffic is generated, it didn't change from Web 2 to Web 3. So you will still have to use your existing channels as a creator. If you're on Instagram, you will still have to educate your audience on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, wherever. So we are not replacing that medium. And with the conversion, maybe in a couple of months' time, I can give you better metrics. Cool, thank you.